for the first Saturday of January 2026. A few stray thoughts. And a few general remarks. And a few points of view. By way of a roundup of the week. All my own musings. Let me wish all of you a very happy, prosperous, healthy and peaceful 2026. Like, 15 deaths in Indore by contaminated water are disturbing. With municipal elections round the corner, let civic issues come to the fore, not dirty politics.
India Today's reality check shows contaminated water flowing into homes across the country, quietly and unchecked. From areas near the Chief Minister's residence in Lucknow, to fluoride-hit villages in Gaya, in Bihar, to the hamlets in Munger, where water has already killed people. 3 states, 3 locations, 1 systemic failure. This is not a local problem, viewers. It's a national warning.
Indore, India's so-called cleanest city, now choked by its dirtiest truth. Toxic water in taps, insects in drinking glasses, and lives lost to sheer negligence. This is not an accident. This is apathy flowing through pipelines. Citizens drank poison and the system looked away. Despite repeated plea by citizens, no action was taken.
Like my health advice. Don't use paper straws, they contain harmful PFAS chemical. Florida is banning them. PFAS are not fully banned in India yet, but the Food Safety and Standards Authority of India, FSSAI, has proposed a ban on PFAS in food contact materials in October 2025, which is currently in the public consultation phase. While some PFAS chemicals are restricted under international agreements like the Stockholm Convention, India has not fully implemented these, and there are currently no national limits for PFAS in drinking water or soil, though some local manufacturing of these chemicals continues. Good news is that Supreme Court has stayed bail to Unnao rape convict Sanglikar. The man should rot in jail. Agree? Supreme Court stays bail granted to Kuldeep Singh Sengar in Unnao rape case.
The Supreme Court today has stayed the bail granted to former Uttar Pradesh MLA Kuldeep Singh Sengar in the Unnao rape case. This comes days after the Delhi High Court suspended his life sentence and had ordered his release. The bench, led by Chief Justice Surya Kant along with Justices J.K. Maheshwari and A.G. Masi, passed the interim order while issuing a notice in the matter. The top court was hearing 2 petitions, one by the CBI and other by 2 advocates, challenging the High Court's decision to suspend Sengar's sentence. With the Supreme Court stay, Sengar's bail is now on hold until further orders. The Unnao rape survivor has welcomed the Supreme Court's intention and its verdict says that she will continue to fight to ensure justice is delivered and that he gets death sentence. That's what the victim says. During the hearing, the court expressed serious concerns over Sengar's claim that an elected MLA cannot be treated as a public servant under the POCSO Act. The bench observed that such an argument would mean even lower rank officials could be considered public servants but not elected representatives. CBI has told the court that Sengar was a powerful MLA at the time and held a position of dominance over the minor survivor, which attracts aggravated offence provisions under POCSO. Sengar's lawyers oppose this, arguing that MLAs are excluded from the IPC definition of public servant and that criminal law cannot be stretched through interpretation. Noting that important legal questions are involved, Supreme Court has issued notice and will hear this matter in detail.
Unnao rape convict Kuldeep Sengar's daughter pens letter after Supreme Court stays bail. Kuldeep Sengar's daughter, Ishita Sengar, says she has endured relentless online abuse for years, with strangers telling her she should be raped, killed or punished simply for existing. Daughter of 2017 Unnao rape case convict Kuldeep Singh Sengar, Ishita Sengar, has called for justice in an open letter on social media after the Supreme Court on Monday stayed the Delhi High Court's order that had suspended the life sentence of the expelled BJP MLA. I am writing this letter as a daughter who is exhausted, frightened, and slowly losing faith, but still holding on to hope, because there is nowhere else left to go, Ishita wrote on X. 2. The Humbly authorities of the Republic of India. I am writing this letter as a daughter who is exhausted, frightened, and slowly losing faith, but still holding on to hope, because there is nowhere else left to go. For 8 years, my family and I have waited. Quietly. Patiently. Believing that if we did everything the right way, the truth would eventually speak for itself. We trusted the law. We trusted the Constitution. We trusted that justice in this country does not depend on noise, hashtags, or public anger. Today, I write because that faith is breaking. Before my words are even heard, my identity is reduced to a label, the daughter of a BJP MLA. As if that erases my humanity. As if that alone makes me undeserving of fairness, dignity, or even the right to speak. People who have never met me, never read a single document, never looked at a single court record, have decided that my life has no value. Over these years, I have been told countless times on social media that I should be raped, killed, or punished simply for existing. This hatred is not abstract. It is daily. It is relentless. And it breaks something inside you when you realize that so many people believe you do not even deserve to live. We chose silence not because we were powerful, but because we believed in institutions. We did not hold protests. We did not shout on television debates. We did not burn effigies or trend hashtags. We waited because we believed that truth does not need spectacle. What did that silence cost us? We have been stripped of our dignity piece by piece. We have been abused, mocked, and dehumanized every single day for 8 years. We have been drained financially, emotionally, and physically, running from one office to another, writing letters, making calls, begging to be heard. There is no door we did not knock on. No authority we did not approach. No media house we did not write to. And yet no one listened. Not because the facts were weak. Not because the evidence was lacking. But because our truth was inconvenient. People call us powerful. I ask you, what kind of power leaves a family voiceless for 8 years? What kind of power means watching your name dragged through mud daily while you sit silently, trusting a system that seems unwilling to even acknowledge your existence? What scares me today is not just injustice, it is fear. A fear deliberately manufactured. A fear so loud that judges, journalists, institutions, and ordinary citizens are all pressured into silence. A fear designed to ensure that no one dares to stand with us, no one dares to listen to us, and no one dares to say, let us look at the facts. Watching this unfold has shaken me deeply. If truth can be drowned so easily by outrage and misinformation, where does someone like me go? If pressure and public frenzy begin to overshadow evidence and due process, what protection does an ordinary citizen truly have? I am not writing this letter to threaten anyone. I am not writing this letter to gain sympathy. I am writing because I am terrified and because I still believe someone, somewhere, will care enough to listen. We are not asking for favor. We are not asking for protection because of who we are. We are asking for justice because we are human. Please let the law speak without fear. Please let evidence be examined without pressure. Please let truth be treated as truth even when it is unpopular. I am a daughter who still believes in this country. Please do not make me regret that faith. Respectfully, a daughter still waiting for justice.
You are watching Sanglikar's Weekly.
Supreme Court on Aravalli Hills judgment. Supreme Court stays its recent verdict on Aravalli, says clarification necessary. The suo motu case was initiated amid protests over a potential threat to the Aravallis following the Supreme Court's decision to accept a committee's recommendations on the mountain range.
The Supreme Court on Monday, December 29th, stayed its previous judgment on the definition of Aravalli Hills. It has noted the constitution of a committee to re-examine the report of the previous panel, which recommended the 100-meter height rule. The centre's 100 meters definition, which had been accepted by the top court earlier, had put the Aravalli Hills at risk over concerns of mining and upsetting the ecological balance of the area.
I don't understand what Maharashtra government is going to achieve by a biometric survey of slums. Any guess?
म्हाडाच्या मुंबई इमारती दुरुस्ती आणि पुनर्रचना मंडळाच्या संक्रमण शिबिरांमधील रहिवाशांचे बायोमेट्रिक सर्वेक्षण अखेर सुरू झालंय. बायोमेट्रिक सर्वेक्षणाअंती रहिवाशांच्या पात्रता निश्चितीसाठी त्यांची अ, ब आणि क गट अशी यादी तयार करण्यात येणार आहे.
The biometric survey of slums in Mumbai, conducted by the Slum Rehabilitation Authority (SRA), is a large-scale, door-to-door digital data collection process to identify, map, and verify every slum dweller for slum redevelopment projects, using biometrics, like fingerprints, iris scans, and Aadhaar for unique identification to prevent fraud and ensure eligible residents receive rehabilitation housing, SRA flats. This survey creates a precise, geo-reference database crucial for planning redevelopment under the Maharashtra Slum Areas Act, aiming to provide permanent housing and improve living conditions for slum dwellers.
Sanglikar weekly.
Gautam Adani got a grand welcome in Baramati by Sharad Pawar and Ajit Pawar. And Supriya Sule said Gautam was like brother to her. Gautam Adani's charm cuts across party lines.
नमस्कार. माननीय आदरणीय पवार साहेब, आवर्जून या कार्यक्रमासाठी उपस्थित राहिलेले गौतमभाई, प्रीती भाभी, राजू दादा, अजित दादा, प्रभुणे सर, वहिनी, प्रताप काका, शिर्के कुटुंब, व्यासपीठावरील सर्वच मान्यवर उपस्थित बंधू आणि भगिनींनो, आज विद्या प्रतिष्ठानसाठी आणि महाराष्ट्रासाठी एक खूप महत्त्वाचा दिवस है. गौतम भाई, प्रीति भाभी, आप दोनों का बारामती में फिर एक बार मैं तहे दिल से स्वागत करती हूँ. आपका और इस परिवार का मेरे ख्याल से 30 सालों का प्यार का रिश्ता रहा है. माझ्यासाठी गौतम भाई आणि प्रीति भाभी एक मोठा भाऊ आणि वहिनींसारखे आहेत. कधी आयुष्यात चांगली किंवा गोड बातमी किंवा कडूही बातमी ही हक्कानी कुठल्या भावाला सांगते तर मी या भावाला सांगते. कधी कधी ते हक्कानी रागवतातही मला. मैं उनको कह रही हूँ कभी आपकी डाक भी खानी पड़ती है और कभी प्यार भी मिलता है. पण हे खूप प्रेमाचं विश्वासाचं नातं आज गौतम भाई भारतात नाही जगामध्ये यशस्वी झालेत याचा आम्हाला सार्थ अभिमान आहे. कारण का गौतम भाई च्या सुरुवातीपासून जी संघर्ष आम्ही सगळ्यांनी एक कुटुंब म्हणून फार जवळून पाहिलेला है. बहुत कम लोगों को पता है कि आपकी शुरुआत कैसी हुई है. और आज गौतम भाई जो खड़े हैं उसका पूरा क्रेडिट सिर्फ और सिर्फ प्रीति भाभी के पेशेंस को जाता है.
BMC polls. Elections are set for January 15, 2026, as per State Election Commission.
मुंबई की राजनीति में सबसे अहम माने जाने वाले बीएमसी चुनाव से पहले सत्तारूढ़ महायुति ने बड़ा सियासी संदेश दे दिया है। लंबी बैठकों और मंथन के बाद आखिरकार बीजेपी और एकनाथ शिंदे गुट की शिवसेना के बीच सीट बंटवारे पर सहमति बन गई है। इस सहमति के मुताबिक बीएमसी की कुल 227 सीटों में से बीजेपी 128 सीटों पर चुनाव लड़ेगी, जबकि शिवसेना शिंदे गुट 79 सीटों पर अपने उम्मीदवार उतारेगी। इस तरह 207 सीटों पर फॉर्मूला तय हो चुका है। अब सिर्फ 20 सीटें बची हैं, जिन पर अंतिम फैसला जल्द लिया जाएगा। बीजेपी नेताओं का कहना है कि इन सीटों पर स्थानीय समीकरण और जीत की संभावनाओं को देखकर निर्णय होगा। महायुति का दावा है कि इस समय रहते हुए समझौते से गठबंधन की एकजुटता जमीन पर भी दिखेगी और कार्यकर्ताओं में स्पष्ट संदेश गया है कि चुनाव साथ मिलकर लड़ा जाएगा। इस पूरे सियासी समीकरण में सबसे बड़ा सवाल अजीत पवार के नेतृत्व वाली एनसीपी को लेकर खड़ा हो गया है। विधानसभा में जहां एनसीपी अजीत पवार गुट के पास 41 विधायक हैं, वहीं बीएमसी चुनाव में तस्वीर बिल्कुल अलग नजर आ रही है। महायुति के सीट बंटवारे में एनसीपी को फिलहाल कोई हिस्सा नहीं मिला है। सूत्रों के मुताबिक अजीत पवार गुट अब बीएमसी चुनाव अकेले लड़ने की तैयारी कर रहा है। चर्चा है कि एनसीपी मुंबई में करीब 100 सीटों पर चुनाव लड़ सकती है। हालांकि कुछ सीटों पर अभी स्थिति साफ नहीं है। वहीं कुछ रिपोर्ट्स ये भी दावा करती हैं कि हो सकता है वो शरद पवार के साथ मिलकर चुनाव लड़े। हालांकि ये सिर्फ अभी चर्चा है। वहीं बीएमसी चुनाव से पहले विपक्षी खेमे में भी हलचल तेज है। उद्धव ठाकरे की शिवसेना यूबीटी और राज ठाकरे की मनसे के बीच बढ़ती नजदीकियां चर्चा का विषय बनी हुई हैं। दोनों भाइयों की संभावित साझेदारी को मराठी वोट बैंक को साधने की कोशिश के तौर पर देखा जा रहा है। हालांकि महायुति ने इस गठजोड़ पर तीखा सियासी निशाना साधा। बीजेपी नेताओं का कहना है कि ठाकरे ब्रदर्स की राजनीति अब केवल अस्तित्व बचाने की कोशिश बनकर रह गई है और जनता विकास और स्थिर सरकार के साथ खड़ी है। बीजेपी और शिंदे गुट का दावा है कि मुंबई में एक बार फिर भगवा लहराएगा और बीएमसी में स्पष्ट बहुमत के साथ महायुति की सत्ता बनेगी।
Mumbai Dabbawalas withdraw their support from Shiv Sena, UBT, ahead of BMC elections 2026. With the BMC elections 2026 approaching, the Shiv Sena UBT has lost the backing of Mumbai's well-known Dabbawala community, after Association President Subhas Sanglikar said that the promises made to them in 2017 remain unfulfilled. The Mumbai Dabbawala Association has now announced its support for the Mahayuti alliance. The elections to 29 municipal corporations in Maharashtra, including the BMC, will be held in a single phase on January 15, 2026, with counting on January 16th.
करिए ना कोई वादा किसी से, करिए ना कोई वादा किसी से, करिए तो वादा फिर तोड़िए ना।
Andhra Pradesh Chief Minister Naidu's repeats 1 crore promise. Anyone from Andhra who wins Nobel in quantum research will get 1 crore prize money.
3 scientists from American universities won the 2025 Nobel Prize in Physics for their work on quantum mechanics. The winners are John Clark, a UK-born physicist at the University of California, Berkeley, Michel Devoret, French professor emeritus of applied physics at Yale University, and John Martinez, American professor emeritus at the University of California, Santa Barbara. Quantum mechanics is the science of how matter and light behave on the atomic and subatomic scale, and is used to power everything from smartphones and computers to lasers and MRI scanners. Clark, Devoret, and Martinez earned the award for discoveries that showed how quantum's properties can be made tangible using an electrical system built from superconductors.
Andhra Pradesh Chief Minister Chandrababu Naidu has announced a groundbreaking 100 crore rupee award for the state's first Nobel Prize winner in quantum science. The announcement came on December 23rd during what's being called the world's largest quantum skilling program.
Long back I announced 100 crore award. If anybody will get Nobel Prize, we are going to give 100 crores prize. That is award. Now I am asking, quantum, so many people got Nobel Prizes now. Why can't young brains and also intellectuals, IT professionals, you also try? Based on Andhra Pradesh, you do all these things. We are preparing now. We are prepared to give 100 crore prize money that you can use it.
Hindus form Bangladesh Minority Janta Party, BMJP, to contest upcoming polls.
Amid political turmoil and atrocities on minority groups in the country, minority groups are now entering politics, with Hindus announcing their own party. Registered in April this year, Bangladesh Minority Janta Party is preparing to contest 91 of 300 seats of national parliament in February 12 polls. The party is seeking votes from Hindus and other minority groups in Bangladesh and is hoping to win 40 to 45 seats. Party members say a tie-up with any mainstream party like BNP or Jamaat-e-Islami can help. Bangladesh Hindu Buddhist Christian Unity Council held a roundtable discussion in Dhaka. It was chaired by the council's General Secretary, Monindra Kumar Nath. The council demanded a 10% nomination quota and put forward an 8-point agenda ahead of the national elections. Former Bangladesh Prime Minister Khaleda Zia's son Tariq Rahman has returned to the country ahead of national elections in February next year. Earlier today, Rahman visited the Election Commission's National Identity Wing in Agargaon area to complete his national identity card registration and enlist himself as a voter. Earlier, his wife Zubeida and their daughter Zema also registered themselves as voters. The BNP acting chairperson also paid a visit to the grave of Inkilab Moncho's founder, Sharif Osman Hadi, who was a potential candidate for the Dhaka 8 constituency. Hadi was shot in the head by assailants on December 12th and later succumbed to his injuries on December 18th. Meanwhile, Inkilab Moncho has announced it will continue its sit-in blockade at Shahbag intersection until justice is ensured for the killing of Osman Hadi, who founded the organization last August. Moncho is continuing with its sit-in protest demanding justice for Hadi. The organization is demanding that the trial for Hadi's murder must be completed within 30 days. It is also seeking the involvement of internationally recognized professional intelligence agencies such as the FBI or Scotland Yard to ensure impartial investigation. Moreover, it is seeking the arrest of individuals it has described as Awami terrorists hiding within civil and military intelligence, and the resignation of Home Advisor, Special Assistant and Law Advisor.
Congress MP Shashi Tharoor has raised serious concerns over the ongoing unrest in Bangladesh, strongly condemning the lynching of a man who was in police custody and calling it completely unwarranted. Tharoor said India wants Bangladesh to remain calm and stable, with minorities feeling safe, especially ahead of the February elections. He also criticized protests outside Indian consulates and dismissed allegations blaming India for the death of a student leader as preposterous, warning that such rhetoric is fueling hostility and instability.
Look, it's a very serious problem because obviously from our point of view, we want Bangladesh to be stable and calm, and we do want the minorities there to feel safe. This lynching was truly an outrage because it was completely unwarranted. There was no question of any act of blasphemy by this person, and he even was in the custody of the police. He should not have been handed over to the mob and lynched in this horrible way. But the other disturbances across the streets in many parts of Bangladesh, including protests outside our consulates, which we call assistant high commissions there, all of this have created, unfortunately, an atmosphere which is not conducive to the kind of calm and stability we would all like to see leading up to the elections that are scheduled for February. At the same time, the unnecessary rhetoric blaming India for the death of a student leader, which is preposterous. There's no reason why India would have any interest in creating destabilization in Bangladesh. That has also created an atmosphere of hostility towards the minorities, which obviously has raised concerns across the country. It's not entirely surprising that with this kind of volatile atmosphere across the border, that in India also some groups have organized protests in return. In our democracy, they have a right to do so. I don't think anyone has felt that these protests are getting out of hand. There has been no violence, no lynching, and certainly any attempted violence will and should be clamped down upon by our police. What we want to see is for the Bangladeshis to do the same thing. That is, they must curb the violence. There's not enough for the government of Bangladesh to just express regrets or condemnation. They have to take action, because controlling the violence on the streets is their obligation as a government. They need to curb this violence. They need to ensure that the streets are calm again, that people can feel safe again. How can you have an election in less than 2 months' time in an atmosphere of lawlessness and intimidation where the voters may not even feel safe? So I think for all of these reasons, we would like calm to be restored. We're urging the government to take matters in their hands. If the police can't do it, send the army, but stop this nonsense.
Racial attack in Uttarakhand.
Viewers, a shocking incident has come to light. It's come to the fore from Uttarakhand, where a student from Tripura was attacked for protesting, believe it or not, against a racial remark in Dehradun. A 24-year-old student from Tripura lost his life after he was allegedly stabbed in Uttarakhand's capital, Dehradun, for objecting to racial abuse. Angel Chakma breathed his last at a hospital in Dehradun on Thursday, 15 days after he was attacked. The police has arrested 5 people in connection with the case, with this particular tragic murder. According to the police, the case was filed on the complaint of his brother, Chakma's brother, Michael. They had gone to the market on the evening of December 9. While the two were buying some household item, they claim, or brother claims rather, that a few men who they say were inebriated started using some caste-based slurs against the victim. Accused made some derogatory racial remarks about their appearance and also language. That was the claim. And when they protested, they say they became enraged and attacked these two brothers. Now, Angel suffered a deep wound on his head and also neck and died a few days later. According to the police, the case was initially registered under the assault charges, but now a murder charge has been added. Currently, the search is on for one absconding accused who was involved in the entire incident.
Bangladesh's former Prime Minister Begum Khalida Zia, who was one of the most starring figures in the country's political history and a leader many believed could return to power in the next year's elections, died early Tuesday morning after a prolonged illness. She was 80 years old. The chairperson of the Bangladesh Nationalist Party BNP passed away at 6 a.m. while undergoing treatment at Evercare Hospital in Dhaka, according to a statement issued by her party. Khalida Zia rose to power through a popular mandate in the 1991 national elections in Bangladesh. During her tenure, she introduced the parliamentary form of government and the caretaker government system, which was designed to oversee free and fair elections in the country. Despite her stature, she had been in prison since 2018. During that period, her party leaders and family members repeatedly appealed to then Awami League government to allow her to travel abroad for better medical care. Those requests were consistently denied. She is survived by her only living son, Tariq Rahman, his wife and their daughter. Tariq Rahman returned to Bangladesh on the 25th of December after spending 17 years in exile. Khalida Zia's younger son, Arafat Rahman Koko, had died several years ago in Malaysia. Begum Khalida Zia's death marks the end of an era in Bangladeshi politics and leaves a profound void in the country's opposition landscape.
Sanglikars Weekly, it's all here for you.
Like Digvijay Singh, senior Congress leader, praised BJP, saying even grassroots level workers rise to the top in BJP. Gunning for Rahul Gandhi. Tharoor supported the comments. Congress High Command fumed. Digvijay Singh praises ISS BJP structure, flags centralization concerns at CWC meet.
Digvijay Singh heaping praises on Prime Minister Narendra Modi,
Senior Congress leader Digvijay Singh has publicly lauded the Rashtriya Swayamsevak Sangh's organizational strength while simultaneously delivering a candid critique of his own party, the Congress. Sharing a post on social media, Singh praised how grassroots RSS Swayamsevaks and former Jansangh workers rose from sitting on the floor at the leader's feet to becoming chief ministers and even prime minister, calling it a testament to the BJP RSS ecosystem's strong, disciplined organizational structure. In another post, Digvijay Singh backed Rahul Gandhi's understanding of socio-economic issues, but in fact urged him to focus on urgently reforming the Congress organization. He added that the Congress too requires pragmatic, decentralized functioning beyond slogans.
Thing is that just ahead of the Congress Working Committee meeting in which he is there and Rahul Gandhi is very much present there, Rahul is known to be very anti the RSS. Here the kind of word of praise coming in from Digvijay Singh. In fact, we are being told by our top Congress sources that right inside the meeting, when everyone was given a chance to discuss what should be their political strategy, he, without mentioning the RSS, did say the fact that there has to be a certain amount of decentralization. The Congress is too centralized, there are too many committees, and that's not the way to go forward. But his praise of the RSS, just as he was a part of the CWC meeting where Rahul Gandhi is present there, may not go down very well with Rahul Gandhi.
BJP asked, will Rahul Gandhi show courage and react to the shocking truth bomb dropped by Shri Digvijay Singh's tweet, which has totally exposed how Congress First family ruthlessly runs the party in a dictatorial manner, and also how autocratic and undemocratic this Congress leadership is.
Shashi Tharoor echoes Digvijay Singh's RSS BJP comparison, says, there should be discipline in Congress. Congress MP Shashi Tharoor on Congress leader Digvijay Singh praising the organizational strength of the RSS said, even I want our organization to strengthen. There should be discipline in our organization. Digvijay Singh can speak for himself.
जी मैं भी चाहता हूं कि हमारे संगठन जरा सा मजबूत हो और हमारे संगठन के अंदर तो डिसिप्लिन होना ही चाहिए, ये तो लॉजिकल है। तो ये लेकिन दिग्विजय सिंह साहब अपने आप बोल सकते हैं ना, उनसे मुझे फ्लाइट भी पकड़ना है। एक बात और कहनी, आप भी मानते हैं क्या?
Like, a survey conducted by Karnataka government showed that 83.61% trusted EVMs. Overwhelming majority don't believe in vote chori. Damning survey.
Rahul Gandhi fact-checked on EVMs in Karnataka survey. Rahul Gandhi gets fact-checked by Congress government in Karnataka on EVMs. Congress leader Rahul Gandhi was fact-checked by his own government in Karnataka, after a statewide survey published by the Siddaramaiah-run government showed that most citizens believe elections in India are free and fair, while people's trust in electronic voting machines, EVMs, has increased.
Study by Karnataka government agency has found that majority of the respondents across all 4 administrative divisions believe that the elections in India are free and fair. Now, it's important to understand that the survey tells us that the EVMs deliver accurate results. This is what the citizens believe. Now, the findings are a part of a study titled Lok Sabha Elections 2024, the evaluation of end-line survey of knowledge, aptitude and practice of citizens. Now, this survey has been published by the Karnataka Monitoring and Evaluation Authority. Now, the findings assume significance amid, of course, the Congress's campaign against vote chori, led by the top party leader Rahul Gandhi, targeting the ruling BJP-led government in the centre as well as the Election Commission of India.
Rahul Gandhi's vote chori lie, Election Commission lie has been fact-checked by his own government in Karnataka. His atom bomb, hydrogen bomb has been diffused by his own government.
The survey, which covered 5,100 respondents across 102 assembly constituencies in the administrative divisions of Bengaluru, Belagavi, Kalaburagi and Mysuru, was commissioned by Chief Electoral Officer V. Anbukuma, according to a report by Deccan Herald.
A good neighbor is a priceless treasure. Chinese proverb.
The BJP's National Working President Nitin Nabeen has now been allotted a residence in Lutyens, Delhi, which is bungalow number 9 in Suneri Bagh Road. Remember, Rahul Gandhi resides in bungalow number 5.
on the same road in Suneri Bagh after he shifted from Tughlaq Lane. So it's a coincidence or a poetic justice that a working president of the Bharatiya Janata Party will be residing very, very close to the leader of opposition in the Lok Sabha, Rahul Gandhi.
Kerala. National Anthem gaffe at Congress event in Kerala.
Congress leaders sing national anthem but incorrectly in Kerala. The Congress party in Kerala found itself in a very embarrassing situation. The incident occurred during the 141st Foundation Day celebration of the Indian National Congress at the Kerala Pradesh Congress Committee or KPCC office in Thiruvananthapuram, when the opening lines of the national anthem, written by Gurudev, that is Rabindranath Tagore, was sung incorrectly during the program at the state headquarters. After the flag hoisting, senior party leaders like A.K. Antony, V.M. Sudhiran, Deepadas Munshi, Apollo Ravi were present there, along with, of course, Sevadal volunteers, when the wrong line of the national anthem was sung and it was noticed. However, there hasn't been so far any immediate comment from the Congress party in Kerala on the matter.
Kerala Chief Minister Pinarayi Vijayan versus Congress. Kerala Chief Minister Pinarayi Vijayan's scathing attack on the Congress party following a political upset in Thrissur's Mattathur Panchayat. Kerala Chief Minister Pinarayi Vijayan accused the Congress of being hand-in-glove with the BJP after 8 Congress rebels joined forces with the Saffron Party to end the LDF's 23-year rule in the local body.
Mattathur Panchayat and the BJP Congress rebels in fact end the LDF's 23-year rule in this very region after slamming Congress for the Bengaluru dozer run. This is Kerala Chief Minister's fresh strike on the Congress at this point. This is what we are learning from the state of Kerala, which also, remember, goes into elections in 2026. So the political environment there currently is quite heated up.
Kerala Chief Minister Pinarayi Vijayan also drew parallels between the Congress government's bulldozer actions in Karnataka and the BJP's policies in Uttar Pradesh, warning minorities that only the left can be trusted to fight the BJP. This highlights the shifting political dynamics in Kerala ahead of the 2026 elections, with the CM asserting that the Congress cannot be trusted to protect minority rights against the BJP. Sheikh Abubakar Ahmad, the Grand Mufti of India, has expressed deep concern and distress over the demolition of nearly 200 houses in the Fakir Layout and Wasim Layout colonies on Bande Road near Yelahanka, Bengaluru. He stated that demolishing homes in an area predominantly inhabited by economically marginalized Muslim and Dalit families, especially during severe cold conditions, is in no way humane. The Grand Mufti emphasized that housing is one of the most basic human needs and that it is unjustifiable for a responsible government to demolish shelters without ensuring humane alternatives. He stressed that actions such as demolition should be undertaken only after allowing sufficient time, exercising humanitarian consideration, and ensuring proper remedies and rehabilitation. He further called for the immediate rehabilitation of families who have lost their homes, livelihoods, and important documents.
Meanwhile, a massive showdown over the demolition of homes in Bengaluru day after the reported bulldozing of Muslim residential areas in Fakir Colony and Wasim Layout regions of Bengaluru. Kerala Chief Minister Pinarayi Vijayan has strongly criticized the demolition, calling the action shocking and painful. Chief Minister Pinarayi Vijayan asserted in a post that the act aimed at uprooting Muslim families exposes the brutal normalization of bulldozer Raj. He also said that the incident reflects a form of minority targeting politics, adding that it's surprising that this is happening when the Congress is in power in Karnataka. In response, Karnataka Chief Minister Siddaramaiah has defended the demolition drive. He said that people had illegally occupied the waste disposal site and that lawful removal of illegal encroachments is not bulldozer justice. Karnataka Deputy Chief Minister D.K. Shivkumar has also hit out at the Kerala Chief Minister, saying the clearance drive is in accordance with law and Vijayan does not know the ground reality.
Sabarimala gold theft. CM Vijayan alleges Sonia Gandhi links.
The gold theft controversy at Kerala's Sabarimala temple has now exploded into a full-blown political war. Several kilograms of gold missing, senior officials arrested, and now direct allegations flying between the left, Congress and BJP. A special investigation team has told the court that Pankaj Bhandari of Smart Creations and Bellary-based jeweler Govardhan played a key role in a conspiracy to steal gold from temple artifacts. Two former presidents of the Travancore Devastam Board have already been arrested. Now Chief Minister Pinarayi Vijayan has launched a direct attack on Congress MP Sonia Gandhi, alleging links between her and the two main accused, Unikrishnan Potti and jeweler Govardhan, citing photographs. The BJP has seized the moment, demanding a CBI probe and alleging a wider conspiracy spanning both the Congress-led UDF and CPM-led LDF.
A corruption that is targeting Devasam boards and temples that go back a long time, and it is necessary for an investigation by a central investigative agency, and the Kerala police is not going to be able to do this impartially and completely.
Tamil Nadu. Tamil Nadu politics. Tamil Nadu was in a very backward position, without any development and burdened by debt when the AIADMK left power. Now, the DMK has transformed Tamil Nadu into an advanced, developed state, said DMK Deputy General Secretary Karnamoja Karunanidhi in a post on X. Praveen Chakravarthi, chief of a Congress body representing working professionals, declared on X that Tamil Nadu has the highest outstanding debt among all states. He then called its debt levels alarming and pointed to high interest payments, third across India, and a high debt-to-GDP ratio. A political rift has surfaced between the Congress and the DMK in Tamil Nadu, ahead of next year's assembly election, with sharp exchanges over the state's debt situation. Praveen Chakravarthi of the Congress party posted on X. Tamil Nadu has the highest outstanding debt of all states. In 2010, UP had more than double the debt of Tamil Nadu. Now, Tamil Nadu has higher debt than Uttar Pradesh. TN's interest burden, percent, is third highest after Punjab and Haryana. TN's debt to GDP is still much higher than pre-COVID levels. Tamil Nadu's debt situation is alarming. Chakravarthi's post was in response to a comment by DMK MP Karnamoji, praising her party's government for having transformed Tamil Nadu into an advanced and developed state. The problem is 1. The Congress is allied with the Dravida Munnetra Kazhagam, and the two have agreed to contest the 2026 Tamil Nadu Assembly election together as well. 2. DMK has 22 seats in Lok Sabha and 10 seats in Rajya Sabha, and a major INDIA ally. Predictably, Chakravarthi's comment has drawn sharp responses from the DMK, with the state's Industries Minister, Dr. TRB Raja, leading the charge. Dr. TRB Raja posted on X, "Urge our ecosystem to please avoid engaging with anyone with private agendas. We have a larger war to fight with those trying to curtail the growth of Tamil Nadu. Beware of unwanted distractions. Concentrate on our leaders' path-breaking schemes and development-oriented thoughts. Use your time to share the achievements of the Dravidian model government of our leader, CM MK Stalin. Don't fall for diversionary hooks. IKIK. Note, IYKYK is internet slang meaning if you know, you know. The Congress rushed to its allies' defense. Party MP Jyotimani called it unfair to compare the two states, and highlighted Tamil Nadu's achievements in education, healthcare, industrial growth, and social justice. Unsurprisingly, the BJP has pounced, gleefully, on Chakravarthi's remark. Former state unit chief, K. Annamalai accused the DMK of distorting data to claim an advanced economy and stressed the doubling of debt under the rival party's government.
Ally versus ally in Tamil Nadu. Congress slams alarming debt situation in Tamil Nadu. Congress leader Tamil Nadu has come out to say Tamil Nadu tops outstanding liabilities. Praveen Chakravarti contradicts DMK's claims. This is what we're learning. It's ally versus ally situation that we are looking at.
Congress Seat Sharing Committee meets Stalin on the 3rd of December, 2025. It was a preliminary meeting, and no numbers were spoken about, says INCC President K. Selva Peranthagai. AICC leader Praveen Chakravarti meets VJ on the 6th of December, 2025, sparking confusion among Congress rank and file. Days after the Congress panel of 5 congressmen met Chief Minister M. K. Stalin to hold seat-sharing talks, reaffirming the ties with DMK, Chairman of All India Professionals Congress, Praveen Chakravarti met TVK President Vijay in Chennai on Friday.
तौबा तेरा जलवा तौबा तेरा प्यार तेरा इमोशनल अत्याचार.
Like, P. Chidambaram said Vijay's TVK won't win Assembly election of Tamil Nadu. P. Chidambaram didn't comment on chances of Congress.
The Congress Neta versus Vijay in state of war, Tamil Nadu, wherein Chidambaram has come out to say Vijay will not be succeeding in the Tamil Nadu polls. Chidambaram has said, "We wish Vijay best, but he will not be winning. India bloc strong has poll experience." So Chidambaram in fact wishes Vijay but claims that his attempts will not be succeeding in this year's poll that the state is headed toward.
விஜய் அவர்களுக்கு நல்வாழ்த்துக்கள். அவர் முயற்சி வெல்லாது. இந்தியா கூட்டணி தான் வெல்லும். அதுல ஒன்றும் சந்தேகமே கிடையாது.
But where is the IND alliance?
C Company in hotel grabbing case. Former Finance Minister P. Chidambaram's family is involved in hotel grabbing case. The probe involving Chidambaram's wife Nalini and her sister, late Padmini, in grabbing a hotel, Comfort Inn, in Tirupur, by misusing the SARFAESI Act by illegally declaring NPA, is under CBI investigation.
ये दुनिया है मतवाली सबसे अच्छी मेरी साली ना गोरी है ना काली जा चाल चले मतवाली.
In 2007, when Chidambaram was finance minister, wife Nalini's sister Padmini, now late, expressed a desire to buy Hotel Comfort Inn, Tirupur, and promoter Dr. Kathirvel rejected. Soon Indian Overseas Bank declared all the business of Kathirvel as a non-performing asset, NPA, and illegally conducted an auction under the SARFAESI Act. Padmini got the hotel through the bank's auction. Kathirvel complained to Finance Minister Chidambaram about his family misusing banking norms and grabbing his hotel. The CBI registered a preliminary inquiry in 2017 after the promoter of the hotel, Kathirvel, approached the High Court. CBI said that the bank was not giving sanction to prosecute the errant 4 officials. On 23 December 2025, Kathirvel's advocate Yatinder Chaudhary pointed out that CBI registered the probe in 2017 and not needed sanction to prosecute, which was only mandated in the 2018 amendment to the Prevention of Corruption Act. For the past many years, CBI was telling the High Court that they had found illegality in declaring NPA and misuse of the SARFAESI Act to conduct an auction of the hotel in favor of Padmini in 2007 in connivance with IOB officials. However, CBI argued that without IOB's sanction, CBI cannot prosecute bank officials accused of colluding with Chidambaram's relatives in an illegal hotel auction. Indian Overseas Bank is not granting sanction against officials, said CBI in Chidambaram family-linked hotel grabbing case. Rejecting Indian Overseas Bank's IOB petition, the Delhi High Court has asked CBI why the agency needs sanction for prosecuting bank officials in the former Finance Minister P. Chidambaram's family-involved hotel grabbing case. In an order dated 23 December 2025, Justice Amit Mahajan asked CBI to file a fresh affidavit regarding the probe involving Chidambaram's wife Nalini and her sister, late Padmini, in grabbing a hotel, Comfort Inn, in Tirupur by misusing the SARFAESI Act by illegally declaring NPA.
ये दुनिया है मतवाली सबसे अच्छी मेरी साली.
Court nails Congress MP in Chinese visa scam. Delhi court frames corruption and criminal conspiracy charges against Karti Chidambaram. Case relates to 2011 bribery for extra visas for Chinese workers at Talwandi Sabo Power Limited, TSPL, Punjab. Discharge plea rejected. At the time, his father P. Chidambaram was Union Home Minister. Karti Chidambaram to face trial in Chinese visa scam, says court. Rouse Avenue Court on Tuesday framed charges against Congress leader Karti Chidambaram and his chartered accountant S. Bhaskara Raman.
Imagine selling out your country's security for money. That's exactly what Karti Chidambaram, son of former Home Minister P. Chidambaram, is accused of in the explosive Chinese visa scam. Back in 2011, when his dad was India's Home Minister, visas of Chinese nationals were rejected. Then, Karti supposedly recycled 263 rejected visas and took 50 lakh bribe disguised as consultancy fees and let them in. No questions asked. National security, just another bargain deal for this family. They didn't just amend the rules, they rewrote them for profit. They didn't just take money, they traded trust, safety and sovereignty. But now, the court has framed charges and the trial begins. For this father-son duo, corruption, it's not just a hobby, it's in their blood. P. Chidambaram, the so-called economic wizard, has been dodging probes left and right. From the INX media kickbacks, where foreign funds flowed illegally with Karti's firms raking in crores, to the Aircel Maxis deal that screamed favoritism and overseas payoffs. These aren't isolated slips. It's a family empire built on betrayal. Shame on them.
A Delhi court on Tuesday framed charges against Congress MP Karti Chidambaram and 6 others in connection with the alleged Chinese visa scam case, stating that a prima facie case was made out against him for offences of criminal conspiracy and bribery of a public servant. The court said that there was strong suspicion against Karti, as the same was backed by an approver's statement, and the case against him was not solely based on email confirmation. Even if there is no direct documentary or email link to A2, Karti, the approver's statement makes it clear that A2 guided the approver to A1 Bhaskara Raman to disclose the requirement and details, and thereafter A1 demanded and received the bribe, the order read. The court stated that prima facie, sufficient material exists to frame charges against Karti for the offences of criminal conspiracy and Sections 8 and 9 of the Prevention of Corruption Act, 1988. Karti is represented by senior advocate Siddharth Kuthra. The judge said that the conspiracy hatched between the accused number 1, S. Bhaskara Raman, and accused number 2, Karti, was evident. Special Judge Digvini Singh of Rouse Avenue Court ordered the framing of charges against the 7 accused persons and discharged 1 Chaitan Shrivastava in the case. In October 2024, the CBI had filed a charge sheet against Karti Chidambaram and others in connection with their involvement in alleged bribery in facilitating visas of Chinese nationals for a power company in 2011, when his father, P. Chidambaram, was the Union Home Minister. The CBI has alleged that Karti had allegedly received a Rs 50 lakh bribe through Bhaskara Raman to facilitate the visa of 263 Chinese nationals during the UPA regime for TSPL, a Vedanta Group company, in July-August 2011. The CBI alleged that the power project in Punjab, for which the establishment contract was given to a Chinese firm, was running behind schedule, and it needed manpower. But there was a ceiling for allowing work permits of foreign nationals, it added.
Like, why is press giving so much publicity to Rehan Vadra's engagement to Aviva bag when Congress is not?
राजनीति के केंद्र में रहने वाला गांधी वाड्रा परिवार आमतौर पर अपने निजी रिश्तों को लाइमलाइट से दूर रखता आया है, लेकिन इस बार खुशी इतनी बड़ी थी कि भावनाएं खुद सामने आ गईं। सबसे पहले आप ये तस्वीर देखिए और अब ये देखिए, बचपन के दोस्त आज पूरी जिंदगी एक साथ निभाने का वादा करने वाले हैं। रेहान वाड्रा ने भी इस खुशखबरी को सोशल मीडिया पर शेयर किया है। उन्होंने इंस्टाग्राम पर ये दो तस्वीरें पोस्ट की, एक सगाई के बाद की जहां रेहान और अवीवा साथ नजर आते हैं और दूसरी उनके बचपन की तस्वीर जो उनके लंबे रिश्ते और दोस्ती की कहानी बयां करती है। रेहान ने कैप्शन में बस एक तारीख लिखी, 29/12/2025, और शायद इसी सादगी ने पोस्ट को और ज्यादा खास बना दिया।
Like, DRDO test fired Pralay missiles. Timely.
Well, India has taken another significant step in strengthening its missile capabilities. The Defence Research and Development Organization on December 31st successfully carried out a salvo launch of 2 Pralay missiles in quick successions from the same launcher off the coast of Odisha. The test conducted around 10:30 a.m. as part of user evaluation trials met all mission objectives, with both missiles following their intended trajectories and striking targets with high precision.
Like, good news is that our industrial output has increased by 6.7%.
Well, yes, sharp acceleration in IIP growth, coming in at 6.7% for November, the highest in almost 2 years. The previous high was at about 11.9% in November of 2023. Now, this is a clear rebound after the slowdown that we saw in October, when IIP growth had slipped to just about 0.5%. Now, what drove the spike in November is a broad-based improvement we saw that was led by manufacturing and capital goods sectors, as well as some base effect also playing out.
You are watching Sanglikar's Weekly. Like, it is reported that Akshay Khanna was shown the door in Drishyam 3 over his demand for ₹21 crore and a wig.
यानी कोई ऐसी जगह जिसके बारे में हम सोच भी नहीं सकते,
जैसे कि सेंट माइकल्स चर्च सेमेटरी। वैसे भी सर वहाँ रात को कोई जाता नहीं, तो हमारे लिए तो गुड न्यूज हो सकती है।
अगर ये सच है तो ये गुड न्यूज नहीं, बैड न्यूज है।
क्या अक्षय खन्ना के दृश्यम 3 में मांगे गए 21 करोड़ जस्टिफाइड हैं? देखो, अक्षय ने दृश्यम 3 के लिए केवल 21 करोड़ नहीं मांगे, बल्कि विग लगाने की भी डिमांड की, जिससे साफ समझ आता है कि अक्षय अपने धुरंधर वाले लुक को कंटिन्यूएशन में रखना चाहते हैं। हालांकि इससे दृश्यम 3 का कंटिन्यूएशन टूट जाता, क्योंकि दृश्यम के सेकंड पार्ट में अक्षय टकले थे। बाकी देखो, अक्षय की फिल्म छावा ने करीब 850 करोड़ कमाए और धुरंधर 1000 करोड़ पार कर चुकी है। जिन दोनों फिल्मों में अक्षय ने एक तरफा एक्टिंग की है, तो देखा जाए तो अक्षय एक फिल्म का 15 से 20 करोड़ तो डिजर्व करते हैं।
Like, Indian women filleted Sri Lanka 5-0 in ODI series.
Indian women beat Sri Lanka 4-0. Set world record in many areas. India reach new highs in build-up towards 2026 T20 World Cup. Mandhana, Shefali and Ghosh help India edge Runfest to go 4-0 up. Series schedule. First T20 International, December 21st, Visakhapatnam, India won by 8 wickets. Second T20 International, December 23rd, Visakhapatnam, India won by 7 wickets. Third T20 International, December 26th, Tiruvananthapuram, India won by 8 wickets. Fourth T20 International, December 28th, Tiruvananthapuram, India won by 30 runs. Fifth T20 International, December 30th, Tiruvananthapuram. Smriti Mandhana creates a new record. Smriti Mandhana scores highest runs in a calendar year in international women's cricket in 2025 and also in 2024. Shefali Verma continued her superb form, cracking a 42-ball 79, as India brushed aside Sri Lanka once again to win the third T20 International in Tiruvananthapuram and complete a series victory. Mandhana scales 10,000 runs. Fastest to 10,000 runs in women's cricket by innings. Harmanpreet Kaur holds record for most wins as captain in women's T20 internationals. All the best for the T20 World Cup 2026.
And MCG Ashes Test, which ended in 2 days, caused a loss of $6.7 million to Cricket Australia. Bad pitch or too much of T20 cricket? The Ashes. England win first test in Australia since 2011 and in danger of whitewash after two-day victory at MCG. The Ashes. Score summary. Australia vs England, 4th Ashes Test. Australia won 52 and 132. Total 284 runs. England won 10 and 178 for 6. Total 288 runs. England win by 4 wickets.
The MCG pitch has come under fire after England won the Boxing Day Test against Australia in under 2 days. Mel McLaughlin's live at the MCG. Mel, it's the second 2-day test this Ashes series.
Hi Angie, yeah, unbelievable. Not many people are happy about that either. 36 wickets fell across the 2 days here as England finally won their first Ashes Test in Australia in almost 15 years after bowling out the Aussies for 132 today. The tourists chased down the 175-run target with 4 wickets to spare. The Aussies have already won the series, we know, leading 3-1, but the bowler-friendly pitches here and in Perth have disappointed many cricket lovers.
The fallout from Melbourne's Boxing Day Test continues, with the price tag from the 2-day Ashes match climbing into the tens of millions of dollars. Almost 100,000 cricket fans will be getting a refund, but it's the bucket list experience that most are disappointed about missing.
In what felt like the blink of an eye, the Boxing Day Test is over.
You are watching Sanglikar's Weekly. And retiring Aussie cricketer Usman Khwaja decried racism in Australia.
I'm here to announce today that I'll be retiring from all international cricket after the SCG Test match. I can give you even more probably responses of guys who've had 15 schooners the night before and then got an injured. No one said a word. That's all right. They're just being Aussie larrikins, right? They're just being lads. So for me, that was the frustrating part. But when I get injured, everyone went at my credibility and who I am as a person, rather than normally when someone gets injured, you feel sorry for them. You feel a little bit of remorse. Poor Josh Hazelwood or poor Nathan Lyon, he's got an injured. We feel really sorry for him. We don't attack what happened to him. That was the thing that's probably most sad about, and that's what I've been dealing with for a long time. I'm a proud Muslim coloured boy from Pakistan who was told that he would never play for the Australian cricket team. Look at me now, and you can do the same. I just want the journey for the next Usman Khawaja to be different. I want you to treat him or her all the same, not have racial stereotypes of who they might be.
KKR Row, one more controversy by SRK, after including Pak artists in his film. Shiv Sena UBT warns Shah Rukh Khan, says Bangladeshi players' IPL earnings could fund terrorism. The controversy over Kolkata Knight Riders, KKR, buying Bangladeshi fast bowler Mustafizur Rahman for the upcoming IPL 2026 season, has now taken a political turn with the entry of Shiv Sena, UBT. After sharp reactions from BJP leaders and religious figures earlier, the latest comments from Shiv Sena Uddhav Thackeray faction have added fresh political turn to the issue.
देखिए इसमें भाजपा का नेता क्या कहेगा? इस देश के करोड़ करोड़ हिंदू कहेंगे। भाजपा कौन सा है हिंदुओं का सबसे बड़ा ठेकेदार? भाजपा कौन सा सर्टिफिकेट है? हम भाजपा को एक पल साइड हटाइए, एक हिंदू होने के नाते, एक सनातनी होने के नाते, एक शिवसैनिक होने के नाते हम सब निषेध करेंगे। हां, अगर शाहरुख खान ने उसको अपनी टीम से हटाया तो हम सब उसका सम्मान भी करेंगे, हम सब उसको गौरव भी देंगे, हम सब उसको मान भी करेंगे। लेकिन अगर वो उसको खिलाएगा, पैसे कमाएगा और उस पैसे से आतंकवादी वहां पलेंगे पोसेंगे, वहां हमारे देश के खिलाफ षड्यंत्र करेंगे, ये हम होने नहीं देंगे, कतई नहीं होने देंगे।
Why this controversy, SRK? Is it to select a Bangladeshi player for your team and later drop him to tell the world that India is intolerant and mixes up sports and art with politics? If it's so, cheap politics, SRK.
बांग्लादेश का खिलाड़ी खरीदने पर इमाम उमेर अहमद इलियासी ने शाहरुख पर कह दी ये बड़ी बात। राष्ट्रद्रोह।
SRK should apologize to nation, Imam Umar Ahmed Ilyasi. Imam Umar Ahmed Ilyasi, who is the chief imam, All India Imam Organisation, has said that Bollywood icon and Kolkata Knight Riders, KKR Shahrukh Khan, should apologize to the nation after Kolkata Knight Riders, KKR, picked Bangladesh pacer Mustafiza Rahman in their squad for the Indian Premier League, IPL, 2026 season. The three-time champions Kolkata acquired right-arm pacer Mustafiza for a massive amount of rupees 9.20 crore during the IPL auction. After the IPL auction, there have been repeated violent incidents against religious minorities in Bangladesh. Since then, several people have argued that Kolkata's new pick, Mustafiza, should not be included in the IPL. Imam Umar Ahmed Ilyas said that KKR owner Shahrukh Khan should give a statement condemning the atrocities being committed against Hindus in Bangladesh, and also remove Mustafiza from his team. Does Shahrukh Khan have no information regarding the atrocities being committed against Hindus in Bangladesh? It is a matter of regret that despite having information regarding the atrocities being committed against Hindus in Bangladesh, KKR selected a Bangladeshi player in the IPL auction. Shahrukh Khan should apologize to the nation. He should also give a statement condemning the atrocities being committed against Hindus in Bangladesh, Imam Umar Ahmed Ilyas told ANI. KKR confirms exclusion of Mustafiza Rahman from squad after BCCI directive. After facing criticism over the signing of Bangladeshi player Mustafiza Rahman for the upcoming Indian Premier League, IPL, season, Kolkata Knight Riders, KKR, on January 3, 2026 released the left-arm pacer from its squad. KKR, which had bought Mustafiza for 79.2 crore at the mini-auction in Abu Dhabi last month, and its actor co-owner Shahrukh Khan faced the backlash because of the atrocities on Hindu minorities in Bangladesh. KKR said it released Mustafiza, as per BCCI's instruction. KKR confirms that the Board of Control for Cricket in India, BCCI, IPL, as the regulator of the IPL, has instructed it to release Mustafiza from the squad ahead of the upcoming IPL season. The release has been carried out following due process and consultations, said KKR in a statement. SRK should apologize to nation, said Imam Umar Ahmed Ilyasi. KKR has not responded. India and Bangladesh cricket boards had postponed a white ball bilateral series last year. The Bangladesh Cricket Board on January 2, 2026 said the series will be played there in September this year. However, the BCCI is non-committal on the schedule and is unlikely to agree to it given the volatile political situation in Bangladesh. The relationship between two countries hit a rough note after the ouster of Bangladesh Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina, who fled to India in August last year following anti-government protests. She was sentenced to death in absentia by a tribunal this year for her alleged role in a deadly crackdown during the agitation in which several students were killed. Dhaka summoned Indian High Commissioner Pranay Verma 5 times over various issues, while India summoned Bangladesh's High Commissioner Rees Hamidullah once to express concerns over security in Bangladesh.
And finally, to begin New Year on a positive note, I got up at 5 a.m. and got into my track suit for a morning walk on 1st January, only to find it was raining. So went back to bed. Is it a case of man proposes, God disposes, or God helps the faithful? Just asking.
AI says. Both man proposes, God disposes, and God helps the faithful are popular proverbs that express different philosophical perspectives on free will, human effort, divine intervention, and outcomes. Neither is a definitive case or universal truth, but rather an interpretative lens through which people view events.
म्यूजिक सारी रात चलेगा म्यूजिक सारी रात चलेगा जानो नाचो होले होले baby dance slowly slowly baby slowly slowly baby dance slowly slowly baby dance slowly slowly सारी रात चलेगी जानो पिया होले होले baby drink slowly slowly baby drink slowly slowly सड़क पे मोड़ बहुत है सड़क पे मोड़ बहुत है जानो चलो होले होले baby ride slowly slowly जब बजने दोगे गिनती करो होले होले slowly slowly
Lazy Bee. The 3rd of January, 2026.
Part 2 follows.